Good afternoon from Udaipur here in Rajasthan in India. Guys, this view is absolutely beautiful. We got the lake over there. We got all these super nice buildings, all amazing architecture and people just like chilling out here, taking selfies and everything. But it is damn hot outside. It is about 2 p.m. right now, and as you know, the summer heat in Rajasthan, absolutely crazy. And 2 p.m. to say like 4 p.m. it's got to be the hottest time of the day. But I'm in my little hotel here. This is $25 per night, so I'm going to show you around. Obviously we've got like the beautiful lake view right here overlooking the beautiful lakes of Udaipur, but I just can't get over like the architecture. It's just so gorgeous. I absolutely love it here. I was here in 2020 for a couple days just before COVID, but yeah, it's a completely different, like times have changed so much. There's barely any tourists around. Obviously India's like just opening up to tourists again, but I'm here to show you guys my little budget room. So here we go. This is kind of the view that we have. We have these little windows that kind of extend out and some stained glass there. So if you don't want the view, you know, obviously we're letting in all the hot air right now, so you can close that up and get some nice AC. Bed is good, fan is good, and everything else. Here's a little toilet, you know. It's not luxury, but this is like a little hotel, a little guest house is like here in Udaipur. Just what you need, you know. You got the bathroom, you got your shower, you got the sink and everything, so it kind of just like gets the job done. But the view, honestly, absolutely beautiful. And oh my god, are we in Australia? There's a spider. Look at that guy. Look at him. Ah, yeah, that's right. Ruck off, mate. Get out of me. Get out of me, hotel. But anyway, guys, I'm filming this video here. I was just walking around the streets and I came across like there's a lot of leather goods sellers here. Like they sell books and like leather handbags and satchels and everything. But earlier this morning, I bought this little journal here. Beautiful kind of like leather, and then obviously you got some writing lines in the middle, but this is just absolutely beautiful. 600 rupees. I got the local price. I took one of my Indian friends that are local to this area with me, because I just wanted to see what the price was generally, because this is the first thing I've ever bought like this. I have no idea how much it's meant to go for. But I also bought a pen. But the reason I'm filming this video is I was speaking earlier on today to a leather seller, or like somebody that sells these kind of things, and I wanted to get like a custom like little case for this pen that I bought, obviously to write into the journal that matches that. And I want something for my AirPods, you know. The white, it's starting to get a little bit scratchy and all, you know. It's starting to get a bit of wear and tear. It'd be beautiful just to get something to chuck in my pocket that is like made out of leather, that gives this a little bit of protection and a little bit of aesthetic vibe. So that's where we're off to now. We're gonna go back to the cellar with our pen, no, with our AirPods and with our pen, and yeah, we'll show the process of getting some custom made leather things here in Udaipur. So chalo, let's go on the adventure to the leather man. Let's do it. All right, down the stairs we go. Such like a unique modern building. This place is called the Dreamtime Hostel, I think. So they obviously have like hostel rooms, which at this time aren't that busy. But I got a private room overlooking the lake view. So some really cool like common areas and everything. And cool like little, you know, like this is like classic Udaipur. Just little like intricate little objects that are really unique and artistic. It's such a beautiful little city. So yeah, chalo, let's go to the leather man and get these custom made designs. So Udaipur has some like really small streets. This is basically what the whole town, a whole city looks like on the water, you know. Obviously all these buildings and everything built so long ago, and it's kind of like you can't really get a car in here. You got to travel around in a motorbike through all the back streets and whatnot. But just up ahead across the road is the leather seller, so we'll go there and see what he can do for us. But there's plenty around. You can see like leather goods here, shoes and whatnot, like this stuff, like bags and belts. Basically it's like a massive like town of leather stuff and like artifacts. So check the road, you know, it's not too busy at this time because it's so hot, but here we are. Namaste, bye. Kaise? Okay, I have the goods for you.
Yes, yes.
So this is the pen?
Yes.
Acha pen?
Yes.
And there, the headphones, or the AirPods.
Yeah.
So you can make for me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And so how much, Kitna?
500, 200.
500, and we get the like the gemstone
Yes, yes.
gem. You which gem do I get to choose?
First we can cut.
First cutting. Acha. So punch saw and dorso. Acha. So let's see what's happening here. आपका नाम क्या?
Mohan Lal.
क्या?
Mohan.
Mohol.
Yes.
अच्छा.
MOHANLALSONI. Sony.
Ah.
Sony.
Sony.
Yes.
Very good. How many years have you been at this shop? How many years? How old? Kitna year?
1983.
Acha, wow. Like Charis year?
Yes.
39 years or something, but we got all these tools. So this is the pen, and you know, all these unique like journals, like these are just so cool. You have like the locks on them, and they're all like handmade as far as I believe, but we're gonna get a gem on the AirPods. But here we go. All these really cool designs, you know, you got beautiful leather with some strings and all these unique little touches on it with some gems in the middle, and then a little elastic band just to open up the journal, and then you can do your journal entry for the day or whatever you're writing. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
You make this? You making?
Yeah. Everything.
Sure. Everything handmade.
Yes, everything is my wife.
Acha. So you make here?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Every single thing here. All the books. All the big books. All the other books. And then the bracelets and stuff as well. But let's get back to the action here. Also that needs hole, like charging. Gotcha. So he's marking that there just to cut a small hole so I'm able to charge it still, because obviously you don't want to have to be taking it out of the case every single time you want to charge it. Gotcha. You know what they say, everybody? Measure twice, cut once. That's a classic saying in the worksman world. In a world of hardware, in the world of building and carpentry, measure twice, cut once, because once you cut it the first time, there's no going back. Just like your hair. Hair always can be cut off more, but it can't grow back very fast. And certainly leather doesn't grow back at all. What animal? Leather? Animal? Like
thing.
buffalo?
Yes.
Buffalo, huh? This one buffalo?
Yes.
Sure. Or camel leather?
Yes.
You have?
No, camel no.
Nay, camel nay? Buffalo.
This here fixed.
Yeah.
And this not stone.
Acha,
Here
yeah.
no stone.
No stone, nay. On the front.
Only here is stone.
Yeah.
Smaller.
taller stone.
Smaller, very big.
Maybe yeah, a small one. I wanted to just get like one of these stones on there just to flare it up a bit. Oh, you have options?
Big no, smaller.
This one, no?
No, maybe
Small.
This one.
Or maybe this one?
Yeah.
What do we think? Blue or green? Yeah, blue. Yeah.
Blue.
Acha.
Okay.
Alright, so I wonder how that gets like connected, because obviously here it seems like it's been heated around the gemstone there. All of these ones actually, for that matter, it's been like heated around it. So I guess the same will have to be done here. Oh, scissors.
Knife.
Leather scissors.
Yes.
These are like the ones that the shoe cleaners have that cut the shoes. We actually might see it in action for once. They're huge, but that's how they're able to get through the thick leather, cut it into the right position that it needs to be. Here we go. Wow. Hey brother, कैसे है? ठीक है? What do you have? क्या है?
मेरा बेटा है ये.
Food,
My
eating.
son.
Oh, your son.
आज मेरा.
अच्छा. आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम भावेश.
Babesh. Nice to meet you, Babesh.
Nice to meet you, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, my phone. You have, that is food? Eating?
Yes.
Ah, sure.
जीजा ने दिया.
कहीं में नहीं रहा.
अंडे बनाई दूँ, कहीं भी बनाई दूँ. देख लीजिए बेटा.
Here's your son. How age?
16.
16. Such precision. Making sure that it's the perfect size. You can really tell how much of a process this is. You know, you have to measure so many times, because if you mess up one cut, you have to start from the beginning. And you know, he's already spent so much time measuring everything up. Once you're coming down to the final stages, you don't want to be needing to start all over again. It's just a waste of time, a waste of resources. And you don't want your customer to be waiting for a very long time. Alright, so I'm guessing that he's going to cut the middle of that out, and that's where the gem's going to sit.
फोन रोटा किया बाद भी मैंने फोन नहीं करेगा वह पूछेगा भी नहीं मैंने रोटा किया बाद में नहीं पूछेगा वह जो भी करूँगा जो मुँह करूँगा अब थाने कहीं करने की जरूरत नहीं है थाने कारो नहीं पड़ूंगा मैं जो भी करूँगा अपनी भाई की पूरी मुँह करूँगा समझो नहीं था मत खाना पड़ो कोई भी अब मुँह में छोड़ दूंगा घनी था मीठा रहो घनी बस ताकि कहिए एक तो मीठो रहे एक रेपड़ मेला ताकि घनी में मजो रहे समझो बेटा
Very good. Can I see? Wow. Alright, you can see it's like perfectly wedged in there. That looks beautiful. Acha, so now I guess it gets glued onto this piece here. That looks so cool. It's literally just like the other ones on the journal. They're like kind of wedged in. The leather obviously is like super, you know, malleable. It's very flexible. It can sort of bend and twist into certain situations. Here we are. Oh, it's out. Oh, I guess he glues it first and then pushes it in. Let's see. Glue? Oh. Oh, he's using his fingers. Oh, wow. Very good. The number one rule I was taught as a kid is don't put super glue on your fingers. But it kind of looks like honey in there, to be honest. A little bit more. A little bit more glue to be added to that outside bit that goes over the gem there. So obviously that's gonna then one, stick to the leather and then also stick to the gem or the stone in the middle. So it's gonna get pushed down just like that, and then that is set in position and ready. Wow, so beautiful. Such an intricate process, you know. So much care, so much skill, so much expertise is involved. God knows how I'd be able to do this. I'm hopeless when it comes to arts and crafts. So I'm not sure what these are for. Maybe it's to add string on the connection or something. But either way, this is like a hole punch. It takes out pieces of the leather after you smash it with the hammer. Goes straight through the concrete at the bottom and kind of just like severs the pieces of leather. So these ones here, for example, obviously have holes in them so that the bits of leather string can go all the way around. And maybe he's doing that, or adding some kind of design to this one. We didn't really actually go through the design too much. I was just like, I want a gem, I want it around the AirPods, and that's about that. Acha. Very good. Can I see? All right. Wow. Look at that. You can see all the holes. So they're going to get interwoven, just like the ones on the journal. Little bits of leather will go through, kind of like string. But that's so cool. Incredible. Acha. But wow, that's so cool. It's so cool because it's being like made right in front of me. You know, it's not like you just pick one out that's been custom made previously. You can see it being made right in front of your eyes. So here's the string. Acha. So it's gonna be just like these ones here with bits of string on it. Got all the leather. It is a buffalo. So these ones are a little bit too thick, so he's going to split it in half. Or at least just the beginning, so it can feed through. And then the force from pulling it out from the other side will allow it to go in easily. And I wonder what the technique is here. What holes you go through, or which angle you go. If there's a specific crisscross formation, or if you kind of just like can go into any hole. But you know, you have to make it even, right? You can't be having overlapping. I guess there actually has to be a formation there if you're trying to get it to look like that. So obviously he knows, he's the expert. In, out, probably in one, across one, and then in the other, across one.
Nice.
Acha, very beautiful. Interwoven.
इसका बना रहा हूँ 500 रुपए का एक कवर बनाने का.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. He's done it from the beginning. It started off as all these little raw pieces.
एयरफोन कवर का.
How long is it taking?
Long time.
Okay.
Maybe like 15 minutes so far.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's nice though.
कारीगर होते हैं वही बना सकते हैं, हर किसी के बस का काम नहीं है.
Alright, the string's done here.
है सर?
And I'm guessing he's gonna glue the two ends together or tie it together.
वो डिजाइन
Whatever
वाला
one's
अभी नहीं है.
most efficient, probably. Just cross them over and then glue them. Yep. Nothing a bit of glue can't fix, alright guys? And, or like this glue honey type thing that is very,
ये ले लो
very
आपका.
thick.
अंदर पेंटिंग कलर कर देना स्केच पेन से, बहुत शानदार होगा.
So I'm guessing the final piece to the puzzle here is connecting the back and the front. So I guess he'll probably do a similar technique there, punch holes on the left and right side, and then he'll tie it together essentially. That'll bring the front and the back
950.
Together. So obviously it's tight around the AirPod case. Oh wait, gluing, you were gluing here? There's no reason we'll have to take it off after this, right? It's pretty good. Just hopefully no glue gets into the charging port. Measure twice, cut once, that's what they say, yeah? Lucky he did measure twice, because if he was to cut on the first one, the hole would be in the wrong spot. Yeah, I think. Bigger. Need to be able to continually charge it, you know? You don't want to have to be...
Charger निकाल दो आनी मैंने. Maybe try charger.
देखिए मैंने
वहाँ छोड़ जावाले.
अब नहीं बोलना दादा.
वहाँ छोड़ जावाले.
Alright. Another round of glue applied. Let's just hope this doesn't get into the charging part. There we are. So the two sides are applied, two sides are fixed. Alright, so we got one side in the process of being glued right now. He's been fidgeting with this for a couple of minutes, just trying to get the perfect size and everything, trying to connect it up even. It's such a tedious process, you know. This far into the design, you can't be messing up, so you got to be extra careful and extra cautious with each one. So he's making sure it's all set correctly, because this glue seems to dry pretty quickly. So you don't really have too much time to play with, it seems. But that is looking pretty damn smooth, if you ask me. Looks like it's going to line up pretty well. Cuts a little bit off the edge there, just so it lines up perfectly. And then back in for seconds. Wow. Looks like he cut a little bit too much off there. This is why you measure twice, cut once, so you don't have to go back doing patchwork later on.
कति देर लगी है कब कति देर लगी
दे कहीं पैसा यूं ही आवे कहीं पैसा यूं ही है क्या
नहीं आवे
हैं
नहीं आवे
तेरे को नहीं आवे
Here we go with the second side. The first flap gets folded in like that. Gets set into position. This glue, man, must be some of the strongest glue out there because this stuff is sticking like there's no tomorrow. But let's hope these ones match up. They seem to be a little more accurate than the other side. The other side we ended up putting a strip on the side of it. It kind of adds a little bit more of an aesthetic design and holds it all into place, but here seems like it's all going to plan. What do you think? You think good? It's looking good? We're almost done.
प्राइस क्या है अंकल इसकी बनाते उसकी
500 रुपए
500 रुपया
आपको ही बनाना
हम इधर ही 3 दिन इधर ही है हम वापस आएंगे
जरूर
You have AirPods as well?
नो इंग्लिश
No?
मेरे पास में बैठ जाना बैठ के बनाऊंगा
ओके
बैठे हुए देखना आराम से फोटो खींचना
और जेंट्स के वॉलेट भी रखते हो आप
वॉलेट नहीं मेरे पास मेरे बड़े भाई छोटे भाई के वहाँ है
किधर है उसकी
The one thing I'm hoping after this is
वो अलग अलग है
that the
500
charging
के
port
600
still
के
works.
अलग अलग है
निकल जाओ
Because if the charging port
क्या
doesn't
बताइए
work, then we're screwed. Like literally, all this is pointless. It'll have to come off. Maybe we can file out a bit bigger of a hole to get the charger in there. But the final pieces are being put in place here. The final flap of the leather needs to be put onto the glue, and then this one seems to be a little bit more accurate than the previous one, but I think we'll still add the layer on top just so it matches the symmetry of the other side. But get that wedged in there. Sure. We can do one strip on this side, huh? Just for symmetry purposes. Otherwise, my OCD will be killing me all the day. It's not being able to. Look, this has to give you OCD if you don't have the second strip on the other side. But how cool is this, everybody? From scratch. All this just done. With a pair of scissors, some tools, a bit of glue, and some leather. Unbelievable. Let's see how it turns out at the end. Alright, that's the finish. Done? Done? Nay. Alright. Oh, the top. Acha. Oh, perfect, yeah. Alright, well, we'll get the top done. And then, oh, it might be hard to do this, actually. I'll show this process here. This might be pretty difficult. I don't know how you do this, because it's such a curved surface, you know? It's an awkward one. Yeah, so glue nay. Just making sure that the hinge doesn't get glued on top of, because otherwise then it will be stuck forever. We'll have a pair of AirPods, but we won't be able to get the pods out of the airs. Alright, so the glue's being applied. Where his finger is now, where his thumb is, It's the part that isn't meant to have any glue on it, just because that part covers over the hinge there. Because the last thing I want is for that to be closed shut forever by getting glue in the hinge. That'll be a disaster. But it seems like he's worked his way around that. Is it open still? I hope so. Because we may never get our AirPods out if it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly worried that it's not gonna fully open. Just because obviously like the leather, where the two at the back where it meets, the other bit of leather, it's very thick, so I'm not sure if the leverage, like, because obviously Apple, you know, it's designed perfectly, so every millimeter counts, so if anything's blocking that millimeter at the back, it might not be able to open the whole way. So let's hope it works. We'll see. Either way, looks cool right now, even if we can't get our AirPods out of it at the end of the day. Hopefully that'll give it the leverage that it needs to open all the way.
Antique.
Acha.
Very antique.
Antique. It's finished?
Yes.
Wow. Done. Very good. All right. I think this is the first pair of AirPods he's ever done. But there's a first for everything, guys. So this is the final product. We got the gemstone. We got the little bits of string, and it's kind of all, oh, this is actually really cool. It's like, it's very heavy, you know, it's very solid. This is a solid little bit of material, but thankfully everything opens up perfectly, you know, it opens up all the way, so I can just grab my AirPods just like this, boom, chuck them in the ear, oh, wrong ear, this ear, chuck one in this ear, and then close it all up.
So now it's the pen.
Oh, you're doing, oh, the pen as well. Very good, very good. That's how cool is that, everybody? I'm listening to my music right now, but wow. What a cool little custom design right here. It's good that it opens up all the way, you know, so I can easily just, you know, chuck one in there, boom. Chuck the other one in that one there. Close it up, and we got, that's so sick. That's so good. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Alright guys, so we got the AirPods done, looking sick, very good, Acha. And now the pen is on its way as well. So, got a nice little pink, or kind of like skin color carry case with it. And look, I'm impressed with this. Hopefully the charging port works on it, but Acha, Acha. Very good. Incredible. Acha. A little carry.
Little dry.
Yeah, a little dry. Bye. Tola tola glue, tola tola. Just tiny, just to clean it all up.
Yeah.
Sure. But that's it, done. That's our little pen carry case that we can take the pen out of, and then we're just gonna get this little bit fixed up on the AirPods just to make sure it's all there. And then Acha, ठीक है, हाँ, जी, Wow. I really like the AirPod case, honestly. That is such a unique thing. You know, like literally no one in the world will have something like this because it's custom made right in front of me. I watched the whole process. I've been here for about an hour getting all this done. So 500 rupees for this plus 200 for that. But we're gonna give him a good tip at the end for his hard work.
Dry.
Dry? Wow, so beautiful. Here's the pen carry case. So you just go like this, over, and then boom, fresh new pen, and then chuck it back in just like that, and you got it ready to go. That is such a cool, unique
I am
little
making.
thing. You are making. Very good. Sonny Ji.
I'm making. Yes. I'm Mohanlal Soni.
Mohanlal.
Which country you from?
Australia.
Australia.
Sure.
Oh, it's very good country.
Very good.
Money. One friend in my Australia, he's a shop and jewelry, in silver jewelry shop. His name is the Pintu and Pintu Thomas. Yes, Pintu Thomas name.
Pintu
He's
Thomas.
in Australia.
Gee.
I don't know where is the Australia is big city and small city. I don't know. And where is he stay and where is home and where is the shop. I don't know because we know because he have the Australia. Yes. You are Australia also?
जी,
Okay. Yeah.
आप कहाँ से हैं?
मैं Udaipur.
Udaipur. Gee,
Yes,
gee.
I'm stay in Udaipur.
Very good, guys. Well, this is what we've come out with.
First we making the jewelry in silver and gold and old time before 35 years then old.
Achha.
Then after the making the painting and diary.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're very good at diary.
Yes.
GG. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You have
Oh,
2,000.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is incredible. Unbelievable. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. And your son as well. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh.
And let's have tea.
Yeah, chalo, yeah.
Okay,
Chai.
चाय लेके आ 3 वहाँ से जा
Can't turn down a bit of
जा
chai.
पैसा
can
देता
you?
है मैं